Hey y'all, what's up? I wanted to do a video to show you guys what brushes you should be using with which item you're applying, because that is very important on how your makeup will blend out and turn out to look. First off, beauty blenders are good to blend out your makeup. Anything from concealer to foundation to contour or any type of more liquid makeup is better to blend. I think with the beauty blender, just damp it a little bit and it'll blend it out. Foundation brushes are going to be more hard, more close together kind of bristles. See how hard that is? This helps the makeup stay in place better. Here's two more kind of foundation brushes. You can see they different shapes, but they still have hard bristles that are real close together. Lots of concealer have like already a little brush or stick already made onto the actual product already, so you can use whatever comes with it, or if you want to use your own brush, good brushes like this, real small brushes, are good for precision under eyebrows, under eye, down here. Real small brushes like this are better for applying concealer.
A brush shape like this is very good for contour, because the way it's shaped, it kind of already blends it out for you. If you were to put your product around here, when you go to lay it on your face, it's going to apply a harder line right here, and then the line will get softer up here because it's not touching your face as much, so it gives you a real easy stroke to where you don't have to blend as much.
When contouring or highlighting smaller areas like the nose, where you really don't need like a bigger brush, where you just need small amounts of contour, I have this little itty bitty, smaller than my eyeshadow brush, but it's still soft. I would use a brush shaped something like this, but it's also still soft enough for a bronzer. Bronzer, you want to go on top of your contour around this area, so it has a good shape to where it kind of helps blend it, but also it's still soft enough to not have too much or too many harsh lines. I will go with brushes like these for blush, because your blush is not going to be really hard. You want to have like really soft bristles. When you go to brush it on, it kind of blends itself already when you have a bigger, softer brush like this, so you don't have to do too much. It's just real light brushing when it comes to blush. When it comes to eyeshadow, you want to go with two different kind of brushes. These kind with more softer bristles to help blend out like over the eyelid, or blend out maybe some highlight on your eyebrow, and more smaller brushes that have a little bit harder bristles to go on your actual crease. Now this brush is real good to use for highlight. You see how it has like few bristles, but the few bristles do look hard? That is good, because when you put your highlight on, you still want to set it in place hard enough to where it will show up, but you don't want to create like a big harsh line. This brush is perfect for that. See how it's shaped? Another one that's good for highlight is a flowy brush like this. You just simply put it on the tip of the brush and you can just lay it. It'll be exactly where it's supposed to be. So I love this brush. I use this brush a lot for my highlight right there as well. But when doing my nose and a little bit on my forehead, maybe on my brow bone to highlight, I'll go with something still small but yet still soft. My all over, my finishing touch on whatever bronzer, whatever finishing powder I want to use is what I would use the biggest, softest brush for. Like I said, I use like a lighter bronzer to just finish everything off, to give it an even finish and add a little glitter, a little color.
Yeah, you know what I'm about. Stay slay, never bum me. Every time you see me out, I'm taking trips where it's sunny. Like, yo, where we about to go? I'm about to act the fool. I'm about to put on a show.
Thank you guys for watching. Next video will be maybe about blending, or eyeshadow, or maybe rainbows and unicorns. I'm just playing, guys. Thanks for tuning in.